coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Hey man, shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate it. Boom, boom. I appreciate the support. It's New York, son. It's New York today, son. That's what it is, son. Big love, man, to everybody who support the movement, man. Everybody who support the platform. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all my members, man. We out here. We pushing this P 24/7, 365. We can't get nowhere unless you get us there. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We out here, man, and we pushing this. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh, man. This is kind of like a classic story, man. How easy it is to trick your time up in the penitentiary. How easy it is, man, to get lost and caught up in the system, especially when you let somebody put the battery in your back. I can't tell you how many situations I've seen like this when these dudes let the people put the battery in their back. You know, people will always tell you to do something that they ain't gonna do themselves. Amen. They'll always try to push you into something that if they was in the same situation, they wouldn't even handle it themselves that way. So you got to pay attention to that, man. You got to be an independent thinker and think your way through situations, right? This situation I'm talking about a little young dude, he come in. Like I say, it ain't no telling who you gonna go in the cell with when you come in the penitentiary. They gonna put you where they want to put you. It don't make no difference what you say. You know what I'm saying? Whatever says open, that's where you going. So old youngin came in there. He probably about 21, man. He got like, to my understanding, at the end, found out, I ain't know at the beginning, but he had like 7 years. So they put him in the cell with an old head, been there about 15 years, right? A lot of times that ain't gonna mix, man, because like I say, dudes has been doing time. They know how to do time. You gotta know how to do time. It's rules to this stuff. You understand? You in the penitentiary, you deep in the game, you got the rules missing. You got to know what's going on. So he in the cell, he young, he just, fresh in his bit, probably a year and a half in. He, still don't know what's going on. So he still got a little support from the street. They send him a little money. He doing his little thing. He feel like he on, but he young. He got the headphones. He want to the player. He want to play music. He want to be rapping all in the cell. He thinking that, I ain't got number 7 years, man. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Nah, not necessarily. But that's how these youngins be thinking. So they think they could get in a little groove and do what they want to do. But dude telling him in the cell, look, bro, you can't, be rapping and doing all this, man. I'm trying to go to sleep at nighttime. So they having little minor disputes, but minor disputes turn into big disputes because them youngins be coming in the penitentiary, and when somebody trying to give you good game, in their mind, they think he trying to son me. You know what I'm saying? He trying to make me look small. He trying to act like he my daddy. You ain't my daddy. You know what I'm saying? May not be your daddy, but he trying to tell you his rules to this penitentiary stuff. You know what I'm saying? He leaving his shoes in the middle of the floor. He keeping his cell unneat. And old head telling him, look, bro, you gotta tighten up, man. Or you got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to go somewhere else with that. I don't do that up in here, man. I'm doing my time like this, like that. You came in my cell. So he get a little aggressive with him and tell him, man, you don't tell me what to do, man. You not my pops, man. Woo, woo, woo. So he get a little tough in there, and they ended up getting it tussling. Now, what he said old head and him get the argument, old head smacked him. You know what I'm saying? And they get the tussling in there. Old head said, yeah, boom, boom, boom. He got up in my face, pointing his finger, acting like he would do something. I smacked him. We get the tussling in there. I had him down. I ain't even punish him. I could have punished him. I could have beat him up. I could have hurt him. I ain't do none of that to him. You know what I'm saying? I let him know, you can't handle me in here, young blood. You know what I'm saying? But you got to go. You can't stay up in here. You know what I'm saying? With all this, I can't, you know what I'm saying? We done got the mix in there. You can't be in here. I don't trust you. I can't, you know what I'm saying? So he telling old head, okay, yeah, all right, I'm going to go. But he go tell his little young homeboys, and his little homeboys like, no, you can't do that, man. You can't let them do you like that. Man, you do you like that, they gonna look at you like you P-U-S-S-Y, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, man. You gotta get them. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. Right? If they was in the same situation, they wouldn't even do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? Old head done let him live. Old head said he could have beat him down. He said, I let him live, but he got to get up out the cell. This goes on for about 2-3 days. Youngin done told him he gonna try to move, whatever. You just can't up and move like that unless you check in. He won't try to make Youngin check in. He just tell him you can't stay in here no more. You did? So they get all up in his head and tell him this, tell him that, and then next thing you know, one of them Bama give him one of them things. Give him a Johnson, man. You got to handle him, man. You got to handle him, man. You got 7 years, man. You can't be letting nobody punk you like that. Woo. So he get a little joint. He goes in the cell with him at count time. So they in there doing count time. So once the people leave, I told you, if something going down, it's going to go down. All right, look, it's 2 different things. If it go down and you know it's count time and you in the cell with somebody, if it go down before they count, that joker scared. He trying to get saved. I'm telling you, these are signs to look for. If you pop off on your celly or pop off on somebody when you know that they getting ready to count, you scared, you trying to get saved because you know they getting ready to come around there. So you will pull a move because you want the police to save you. Now, if you wait till they count and everybody leave and you pop off on that Bama, then you trying to do them. You trying to do something to them. You trying to do them dirty. You did? So he wait till the count clear. But he got that joint up in there with him. Old head already uncomfortable in there with him, waiting for him to leave. So he catch old head while old head getting up and doing something on the desk. He come up behind him and pop him with the joint. Bang! Right? Old head turn around, spin on him. You understand? Hit him. Boom! He's chopping though. Yang! And old head just charging him, grab him, push him up against the wall. They busting in there, but Youngin is popping him though. Because he got the joint. He don't even know what he doing. You mess around and catch a murder charge on the humbug. It done happened several times. You will mess around and catch a murder charge on a humbug because you don't know what the power of that knife is. You don't know what it's hitting. You don't know what arteries it's hitting. You mess around, put a dude out. It's a lot going on, and he don't know it. Man, old head punishing him up in the cell, though, even though he getting hit up. Old head got hit up probably about 8-9 times, bro. I'm talking about, yeah, he was messed up. He was bleeding, man. He was almost ready to bleed out, but he's still fighting. Bam, boom, boom. He get the best of dude, get him down, but it's so much noise. The lady in the booth heard what's going on. She called the people. The people come in. They run around trying to find out where the commotion at. They pinpoint the noise. They run up there. They go crazy because all they see is blood. When they see blood, they act, oh, call it, 1033. Cold this, cold that. So they run, hey, get up off of them. Man, they said old head was punishing. We get all the rest of the story from the police because we can't see inside the cell. So they said old head was just beating him down, man. He done dropped the knife and everything. Old head still sparing him because I think old head, either it's his adrenaline flowing or he thinking about long term. If I pick this knife up and, do him, I'm in the right, but is they going to look at it like I'm in the right? You know what I'm saying? So that's a different thing. He could have picked the joint up and went ahead and done the little youngin' in. But if he'd have did that, he'd have still been facing a whole nother situation. So he just kept pounding him, beating him down, right? They get enough people over there. This is what I mean, too. Pay attention. This is what I mean, like they not going to save you. Pay attention to what I just said. They at the door, he's still whooping him, and they don't go up in there until they get enough people. This is crucial time right here, man, where you could be losing your life. Ain't nobody going to save you in the penitentiary but you. You could be losing your life. Now, what if old head would have picked the joint up and been hitting them? They would have did the same thing. They not going to run in there until they got enough people. They got the people with the Ninja Turtle suits on to come say, they not. You on your own. This is why it behooves you, man, to know who you in the cell with, be able to examine them, be able to assess all scenarios, and you always got to have an exit plan. You always got to have a way to win in that cell, no matter who you in there with. You got to look at that because if it get to that point, you stuck. You on your own. So if you ain't got no physical skills, you ain't got no, combat skills where you know how to rumble, or you got something that can you know what I'm saying, they can incapacitate him immediately, man, you in danger. I don't care who you in the cell with. You gotta look at him as a possible opponent. So he beating them down. They wait till the people come over there with the shields. They come running through the back. Get up off him, back away from the door. They say he's still in there pounding them, beating them, kicking them, stomping them, right? Boom, they bust the door and run up in there. You hear all the commotion. Get on the ground, get on the ground. They spraying mace and all this and all that. They got the dog over there at the ready. Man, they brought both of them jokers out there, man. Both of them jokers look like a bloody mess. You hear me? I'm talking about bloody. He done got stabbed 8, 9 times, and he done beat little youngin' face in like mincemeat. So it's just blood everywhere. You understand? They pull both of them up out there, drag them up out there. The little youngin' is in and out of consciousness. Old head bleeding. I'm talking about blood just running all down him. His whole everything is red. He bleeding out. You know what I'm saying? They got him cuffed up, even though he bleeding. They taking him down the stairs to take him out. They take the young dude through the top, where he gonna get on the elevator and go down, because he unconscious. So they put him on the boat. He waking up, going out though. They put him on the orange boat to take him out. So when old head going down the stairs with handcuffs on, bleeding like a dog, the man had been stabbed 8, 9 times. He going down the goddamn stairs and he just collapsed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He lose consciousness because he done lost too much blood. So now they dragging him down the stairs, his feet hitting the stair, boom, 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 boom. They tell him, wake up, man. What is she's Joe Cleasy? You know what I'm saying? And when I used to see things like this in my mind, I used to always put myself in that scenario. I'm like, man. So it like, you get what's what I want to. You get a preview of what it'll be like, so you'll know. You think about these things. Man, I can't go out like that. I can't let nobody get me in there. So these are the things that teaches you how to be ready. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready, because you don't want to be in these situations. You don't want to be on the end of going out on that boat. You don't want to be on the end of getting hit up because you won't prepare. You know what I'm saying? And getting dragged down the stairs. Old head should have got him up out that cell the same day. The same day that they had a physical confrontation, he should have got him up out of that cell. Straight up, even if he had to go to jail. This is what you got to do. Now, youngin', he done took somebody else's advice, and then he done tricked his time up because he used the weapon. You know what I'm saying? He used the weapon on him. I think that is the bad part of the situation. I think old head say he, old head stabbed up. Everybody say he said it though. He said he stabbed me. I had to do what I had to do. Now it's a known fact. You got stabbed. The medical gonna say you got stabbed. So he could have not said that. Police say he said he stabbed him though. He ain't had to say nothing. All he had to do was they look at his body. They know he got stabbed, so he could claim that he was defending himself. You see what I'm saying? But just like youngin' got beat up like that real bad, and got dragged up out of that joint and took out and go to medical and had to go to the outside hospital. Oh yeah, when he came back, he had some charges on him, some street charges. Yeah, they took street charges out on him. They gave him that possession of that weapon, the use of a weapon, assault with a deadly weapon, a malicious wound, attempted murder. Man, that man went to court, man. They say he went to court probably about 6, 7, 8 months later. They gave that joker 42 years. I'm going to say that again. 42 years. And he had 7. He in his early 20s. He got 42 years. Do you know 42 years under the new law, 85% and in prison? I'm not sure of this. I know it used to be like this. I don't know if it's still like this. When you catch time in prison, that's day for day. You catch 42, you got to do 42, man. 42 plus 7. That man got 49 years and came in with 7. Listening to other youngins who ain't gonna do what they told him to do. Listening to other youngins that sit back and watching while you up in the hospital fighting for your life. Gotta let your wounds heal only to come back to the penitentiary and get some street charges waiting on you. They don't care nothing about you hurt. They don't care nothing about the man that beat your face in. They care this man got stabbed up. He might try to get a lawsuit. So we gonna make sure that all our ducks is in a row. You getting charged. You going to street court. Man, yeah, they made 42 years. So now you looking at, you might not never get out of prison at all, bro. You might not never get out of prison at all. You gotta do 42 and then start back on that set. And you in your 20s. So we talking 40. I ain't no mathematician. I know y'all saying there ain't a whole lot of math, baby. Okay, but let's just say 42 and you're 22. What is that? 40, 64. So you talking about 64 before you start doing the SED, which you got to do 85% of. So you probably got to do almost 6. So, man, what are we talking? What are we talking, man? Talking about getting out and SED and 70-some years old. Now you got to survive all that too, though. Now this done happened already in your first year or second. First or second, you in the 1 or 2 years. Now you got to do almost 50 years of this. Man, you see what I'm saying? This how easy it is to trick your time up in the penitentiary. Just that easy. You listen to the wrong person, take the wrong advice, move too fast, move too slow, don't move at all, and everything gonna go haywire on you, man. Everything. Everything. So you done went from thinking, oh, I ain't got to say him, I can do this, I get out, I'm still in my 20s. Nah, that's dead and stinking like Roscoe Jenkins. Ain't gonna be no sequel, brother. It's over with. It's over with for you. It's over with. You understand? I don't know what they did to old head. He got shipped up over there, but he got some battle wounds on. Now who knows how much time he had? Don't nobody really know that. Who knows if you're gonna run into him again? Yeah, they probably gonna put you on the keep separate list. But ask me how many people I seen get put together that was on the keep separate list. Whole lot of them, even me. They done did it to me. You know what I'm saying? So I know they don't care nothing about that. It might work for a little while, but once the years get to passing by and the system get to moving around and different stuff happen, man, you mess around, you be on the same compound with somebody you don't supposed to be on there with. Same compound on somebody who told on you. Same compound as somebody who stabbed you. Same compound as somebody who did something to your brother. You end up right there with them face to face. And you don't know what they gonna do. You don't know what you gonna do. But something might happen. So that ain't guaranteed. He can run into old head again. And old head could have been looking in the mirror at these scars and wounds that he put on him and could run into him and see him and kill him. Or try to kill him. Or get killed. All of this is in the play now. See what I'm saying? But this the way he gotta live. So, you know, you first thing you do is don't want to go to prison. But when you in there, man, you gotta be an independent thinker. Of course, you gotta protect your life. You gotta do that at all costs. But you can't move on bad information. You can't move how somebody else wants you to move. You can't listen to somebody who ain't even battle tested, who don't got your best interests in mind, who just barking, telling you what to do. They put the knife in his hand, man. They might well go ahead on and board him a coffin. Because he buried in the penitentiary for the next 50 years. You understand me? He buried. Done. Cooked. Fork is already in him. You know? And to my understanding, he had broken bones in his face and he lost a couple of his starting 5. You see what I'm saying? So he started his whole bit off insanely. You did. Insanely. You ain't got 2-3 years under your belt and you already stuck. You already disfigured. Because you took wrong information. And these youngins coming in from off the streets and don't know how to fight worth nothing. And all they got is to try to join a gang or listen to some homeboys is in there. They're scared than they are. One scared, the other one glad up. Man, you better do your own thing. You're going to have to figure it out, man. But the best thing you can do is stay on the street, man, and don't deal with none of this. It's a brutal world in here, man. It's unforgiving, and they would rather keep us all in there and never let none of us out. So they love it. They love it when we go at each other like that and run our time up, get tricked up. They don't care if it's you or him. Don't make them know never mind. Because as long as we there, they still going to get a paycheck. Straight up. As long as we there, they still going to get a paycheck. So it's in their best interest for us to kill each other. You know, so yeah, man, but crazy work though. But that's how easy it is to run your time up in the penitentiary. And it don't take long. It can happen the first day you're in there. It can happen the first day you're in there. If you come in the penitentiary, you've been listening to the movies and watching these TV shows. I gotta do this. Soon as somebody do, you mess around, you gonna get yourself killed, man. You gonna get yourself killed. If old head had that thing in there and caught him old head could have killed him, bro. Could have easily took his life. He probably feel like he should have. He probably regretting that he ain't picked the joint up and go ahead on and take his chances like that. He probably, I don't know. But crazy situation, brother. But anyway, stay home, man. Stay free. Stay locked in, man. Stay grinding, man. Find you something that you could do out here, man, that's going to keep you from in there. And that's real talk, man. Y'all be safe, man. Be smart. Make good decisions, man. Talk to me in the comments, man. Hype me up. Like me up. Hit the like button. Hit the hype button. Make sure you subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Tell your nephew, your little son, your cousin to come listen to this. They might help them. Might change their life. Matter of fact, might save their life. We gone. Boom.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.